So if you push that 3 times, there you go, and then hold it.
I like that.
So what we've got here, this is an ACX battery operated power ascender. This is a device approved under the Machinery Directive, and the beauty with it is that it's approved for lifting people, but it can also be used for lifting equipment as well.
Okay.
Got a working load of 200 kilograms on there.
Yep.
We've got a battery here. Now we've actually got new batteries out known as a high capacity battery. One battery, we're looking at lifting 100 kilograms, round about 500 odd meters.
Okay.
And you get 2 batteries in a kit.
Yep.
Battery takes about 80 minutes to charge. So to be able to cycle those for kind of lifting and rope access operations, that's where this thing really comes into itself.
Yep.
So battery operated ascender. I can use it for lifting myself. Yep. I could put yourself into a harness and get you into a location where you need to be. More predominantly in the renewables industry, we're seeing this as a replacement winch or a hoist.
Okay.
For situations where people need to be able to lift equipment, whether it's from a vessel up onto a transition piece or for operations inside a turbine tower as well. There's multiple applications, multiple ways that we can rig this to help people with their day-to-day operations. But like I say, the key thing with it is it's proof for lifting people, but then it's also for lifting equipment as well. This at full speed will operate at 24 meters a minute.
Okay.
Okay, and that's operated by a throttle.
Yep.
So very, very intuitive and simple to use.
Okay.
But just because it can go at 24 meters a minute doesn't mean it has to.
Yep.
We can actually be very precise in our positioning, so that if we need to be precise in terms of equipment or personnel, we can do that.
Yep.
Like I say, 24 meters a minute, so that's faster than you'll get out of a chain or a cable. And because we're operating with low stretch rope as well, being able to move that into the place where you need to be able to do your work, it's much easier to move around inside a location than it is moving chains and cables.
Yep.
So we can put this anywhere. We can rig this at the top, we can rig it at the bottom, we can rig it on the rope.
Yep.
There's a number of different configurations that we can do. And it's all about increasing safety, increasing efficiency, but also increasing the amount of time that we can work for.
Yep.
Because if I go up on this rope now, I'm not using an awful lot of kind of physical effort, which is kind of handy, because it means I'm ready to do my job when I get there.
Can we see you go up?
We can give that a go.
Yeah, let's have a look.
So if we're using it for personal ascent, we're always going to use that with a backup device.
Okay.
So I'll just not tangle up my wires. Now another feature with this is we've also got a wireless remote. That's got 150 meter range on it. So that means I can be stood well away from any dangerous areas if I'm lifting, but it also gives me a lifting rescue option.
Okay.
So if I just show you with this, just by hitting the buttons and setting a speed setting, speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, I can actually just send that to where it needs to be.
Okay.
It also means that if I'm on the device and I have any issues or I need some support, I can hand that to you, and you can actually lift me up.
Got you.
All right. So straight into my what's called a ventral point, a belly point, and then quite simply sit myself into the kit, manage my backup, and away we go.
So if you stop there, I can take over.
So if you push the down button once, and then hold the down button, and if you tap it again, it'll go faster.
I like that.
That took all of about 10 seconds to teach you to use that thing, and it just gives you another level of safety, but another level of control as well.
That's brilliant.
Okay, so very, very useful piece of equipment. This one's called the ACX. We do have a slightly smaller one called an ICX, which is more for infrequent use, lower lifting. It's a one-person device where this can be used for rescue as well.
Brilliant.
So yeah, changing the way that people think about work.